Hi everyone, today I'm sharing what I learned from chapters 4 through 7 and the main things that really stuck with me. So in chapter 4, one thing that stood out to me is how words really only have meaning because we agree on what they mean. That clicked with me because sometimes I've had arguments with people that were really just about misunderstanding a word. And another takeaway was the difference between dictionary meaning and personal meaning. I realized that tone and context can really change how a word feels. That made me think about how I need to be clearer when I talk to avoid confusion. In chapter 5, what hit me here is that actions really do speak louder than words. I've noticed when someone says they're fine, but their body language says otherwise, it really means something else. So I also do that sometimes. The second thing was how culture shapes nonverbal communication. For example, eye contact feels normal to me, but in some cultures it can be uncomfortable. That made me think more about how other cultures and other people might see things differently. In chapter 6, the biggest lesson for me was that listening is not the same as just hearing. I know I've got caught myself just half listening before, and this reminded me of how important it is to stay focused when someone's talking. And another big point was empathetic listening, which is really trying to understand how someone feels, not just hearing what they say. I connected with that because I know how good it feels when someone actually is actively listening to me. And lastly, in chapter 7, one idea that stood out to me is self-disclosure, sharing personal things with others. I noticed that when I open up to someone, it usually helps them feel closer to me and share back. The second thing was the Johari window. It made me think about how much of myself I keep private and how part of building trust is letting more of the hidden stuff move into the open. So that's my summary of the chapters.